Okay, looks like we're live. Hey everybody, today we're not in Carchat. We're just going to be doing this from my living room, not living room, from where I do all my editing. Um, so we got a couple things we're going to talk about, some new stuff, and then we're going to talk about where we are in our videos and what we've got coming up. And you guys can feel free to chime in or ask questions. The rest of the family's over there, but they don't want to be on camera, so you guys won't get to see them. Anyway, it's going a little light here, so it's a little bit better for everybody to see my beautiful face. All right, first news story. I found this on MSNBC. Let me read a little bit about what I'm looking at here. Apparently, and get this, for all of you lazy people and maybe some that might live in Massachusetts, Tesla has now filed a patent for automatic turn signals. You hear that correct. Tesla has now just filed a patent that will automatically turn your turn signals on when you're going to change lanes or anything like that. That's all I'm going to tell you about. If you want to learn more about it, go on to MSNBC Auto and you can read the full story on Tesla's patent for that. Let's see, what else we got here? This is also from MSNBC. You're going to love this, my love, my sweetheart, my darling.
Okay, lay it on me.
Dyson, as in the vacuum cleaner company, reveals plans for a $260 million expansion to electric car test center.
Nice. Well, it's back in your rug, too.
I would hope so for, being the company. Anyways, let's see. It says in the story that they're expanding its test center as part of a $2.6 billion plan to build electric cars. The company, which is best known for vacuum cleaners and hand dryers, will invest a total of $260 million on the new technology center at whatever that says, Hullavington Airfield in Wiltshire, Western England. All right, 10-mile test track, and they want to launch their electric car by 2021. I would, it's very interesting to think about. The thought that they do make some pretty good vacuums, kind of pricey, so I can only imagine what their cars are going to be like. But there, another piece of info. For all of you Mustang fans and pony car fans in particular, Motor1.com has a story on here. It says Ford is pushing back the next gen Mustang launch to 2021. And it looks like all-wheel drive and hybrid powertrains are still on the docket. As we all know, Ford is dropping nearly every car in its lineup by 2019, and only the Ford Active, which, what the hell, maybe that's a British car? And the Mustang will remain. See, I thought they were keeping the Focus and the Mustang. You guys know anything about that? Did Ford change their minds on it? I thought it was just the Focus and the Mustang they were keeping as far as cars go. Yep, but they're saying that it won't come until 2021. So if you're hoping for a new Mustang anytime soon, not going to happen. If you remember last week's Car Chat with Kip, we mentioned the story about Ford. It was Ford that recalled a bunch of cars because of braking. No, it was Fiat Chrysler. A bunch of cars because of braking issues. Now Mercedes has done the same. They are recalling 9,000 of them. 2018 GLE and GLS SUVs because the rear brakes may not fully engage due to a faulty part. So if you have a 2018 GLE or GLS, you might want to get it checked out. And now we're going to pull up GM Inside News and we're going to see if there's anything special on there. Still talking about the mid-engine Corvette. Shot on video yet again. What do you guys think about the mid-size Vet? Do you think it's a good move? I am on the fence. I know everybody else is all for, the mid-engine, and I think it's gonna, a good direction for the Corvette to go. But I think that they're going to be missing out on a lot of potential customers that want something cheaper and more, I don't want to say normal, but what everybody thinks of as a Corvette, front engine, rear drive car. But I also think that there is enough room in Chevy's lineup for two cars, two Corvettes. The Corvette Stingray and the Corvette Manta Ray, or whatever they want to, are going to end up calling it. If you had the front engine, rear drive version, the cheaper of the two, you had the mid-engine, the higher end, probably, meet somewhere in the middle between, the Z06, Z01 area up to, I don't know, 150 grand, whatever, they want to do. But I think that it makes more sense to, have the two cars. I think that the front engine car, still has a lot of life in it. And I think there are a lot of people out there that, still like the front engine rear drive. I mean, if Ferrari's still making them, I don't see any reason why Chevy should decide to stop doing it either. That's my 2 cents on that one. Let's see what else we got here. Why Chevy continues to invest in sedans? That's a good question. Why are they? Motor doubling down. This is from Auto News. Let's see what this comes up as. Oh, apparently I've used Auto News too much and they won't bring that back up. Well, I think it's, again, smart of GM and Chevrolet not to abandon the sedan game, because if nobody's making sedans, except for, say, Toyota, Volkswagen, all the import brands, they're still selling cars. They're still making money. So if a domestic gets out of all of the car market, sedan market, I should say, you're giving up, even if it's a small piece of the pie, you're still giving up a piece of the pie. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should GM and Chevy follow Ford and get out of the sedan business? Yeah. All right. That's enough about news. What are we doing now as far as videos go, and what's coming up? Currently, just started the Sports Car Club of Vermont's July autocross event from Thunder Road in Southbury, Vermont. I am getting ready to upload video 2 in just a little bit. So that means there's 10 more videos in this one to go around, and then we will be on to, bring up the calendar. Then we got Wolfsgart. That's going to be probably 6 or 7 videos, maybe a little bit more. I'll give you a firm on that after we're all done with the autocross videos. And because I have so many of those autocross videos, I'm going to try to upload a couple videos a day on that so we can kind of get through those. So after Wolfsgart, then we have the Ticonderoga Area Car Show that was in the beginning of August. Then, August 18th, there was Cars and Coffee in Burlington and in Montpelier. The weather was not the greatest, so they were kind of busts. You know, it might be a video for the both of those. I don't think there was anything happening the other day. Let me just pull up one other thing here. I should have had this all ready before I got going, didn't I? Shouldn't I? Yeah. Should have. But I didn't.
Should have, but didn't.
Nope. Hear that voice over there?
That's your conscience speaking.
It's my conscience? Are we friends?
It depends.
I hope they can hear that. Otherwise, they're going to just think I'm talking to myself. Oh, wait, I am. Past. Yeah, no, yeah, so there'll be one video probably on the Cars and Coffee, South Burlington, and the Montpelier. Then we are into Jaguars at the park at Saratoga Auto Museum. Then we're on to Eurobuild. So we're getting kind of caught up. Not really, it'll still be a while. This weekend, there are autocross events happening. There are some other car shows. Unfortunately, let me change my camera around. And this is why I'm doing this in here. Oops. Yeah. I kind of sprained my ankle a little bit, and it's a little uncomfortable to walk. So this weekend, I think I'm going to be take it easy. Have family coming up, so we'll not be out doing any videos this weekend. Next weekend, September 8th, we will be at the 30th annual Adirondack Nationals over in Lake George. We'll be there on Saturday. Sunday, we'll be at the Curtis Lumber Car Show in Ballston Spa, New York. Then the really big weekend, the following, which is September 15th, we'll be at British Invasion up in Stowe. And on the 16th, we will be at the Northeast National Street Rods. So, lots of stuff going on. Then we got one of the last things we'll be doing. We've got Better Late Than Never coming up. There is a car show in Granville, New York, Autumn Leaves Car Show, the 30th of October. Then it's looking like probably the last Cars and Coffee is going to be on October 20th in South Burlington. One other video I forgot to throw in there. If you've looked at our Facebook page on the header picture, that Lotus Elise, I've got a video that will be coming out soon of that Lotus, and yeah. So if anybody else out there wants a video of their car, hit me up. Email. It's in the description. If it's not in the description here, it'll be in one of my other videos. So we're going to end that here. Have a day. Hopefully it's a good one.